No full moons here tonight, unlike in Tampa. And we certainly don't brawl, but we will throw knuckles if we had to.
I do verbal fisticuffs, not physical.
We do the verbal fisticuffs, but not to former UFC fighters.
No, anybody else see that video?
Brother. No,
this guy pulled John Jones. Shockingly, was in a road rage incident. What? Could you believe it? But the guy he was involved with had meta glasses on, and he's like, John Jones pulls over into this parking lot behind this guy, and he's like, "What the fuck, man? Where are you going? Like, what are you doing behind the wheel?" And John Jones comes up to him, sees the meta glasses on his face, and decides not to murder him. But that's about as close to death as you could possibly get. A clearly drunk driving John Jones is maybe the most dangerous thing on this entire planet.
Not recommended. Not recommended at all. It's an interesting choice to go, I'm going to go John Jones. I'm all over that.
He goes, "What's you trying to get into?" John Jones is about to get into anything. Drugs, fisticuffs. He'll get into physical fisticuffs.
Here's the thing about John Jones.
I saw somebody comment on the video. They said, asking a drunk driving John Jones what you trying to get into is like jumping the fence into the tiger cage at the zoo. Somebody said, "Bro, go hug your family." Yeah. Came face to face with the actual boogeyman and asked him, "What are you trying to get into?"
Unbelievable.
Nonsense. He's so lucky that he was wearing those fucking glasses.
That is a bold strategy if I've ever heard of a bold strategy.
And like, even if like, obviously we know who John Jones is, but if you don't know who he is and you see that guy, that stature, get out of the car, I'm going to be done talking shit.
Yeah, that's probably the moment.
I like verbal. I like to go back and forth verbally. Not with a guy that can clearly physically assault me. Like, I'm good with that.
It's it's there. Well, it says Vrabel goes forth at 69. Yes, he does, sir. If you missed the Sportsocracy today, boy, did you miss a banger.
I was trying to watch fucking curling during my lunch break, and
then I got
sucked. The little rock league, and I got sucked into the Sportsocracy chat because it was a good time.
It was an incredible time.
There's nothing wrong with my coach just trying to work on his roster during the off season.
What's the problem here? What's our issue? Why are we upset? What are we mad about?
I also like that Vrabel last year was like, "We have a fucking rat. One of the coaches is a rat," talking to the media, and he's holding hands with Diana Rossini.
I mean, they were just having interlocking hands. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. We do that with friends.
Look, it's all right to kiss the homie sometimes.
We do that with friends, but only the boys.
Only with the boys.
Any other times, it's gonna raise a couple eyebrows.
If you don't know that story, Google that because it is wild. Like, it's wild.
It's like, no, there's 6 other people. I'm like, are they in the room with us?
Where are the other? Where are the other people?
It's Ghost Adventures. They're like, there's a ghost right there. There's nothing there, dog.
Didn't you see it? It was right there. It was. I mean, it was a fun look. We had
Facts, Welch.
We had I won't say a crazy week. It's not. It wasn't like it was like the silly season of sports, but we had.
It's not crazy like asking John Jones what you trying to get into.
We're just talking about the D.
I watched that video 100 times. It's
because it's wild. It makes no sense. It is absolutely wild. Insane behavior.
It's like, I don't even know. It's like Live Leak where you're like, this is crazy shit, but it's like, what could have happened?
This is, it's the New Age World Star.
Yeah.
That's what that is. It's World Star.
He was about to get World Star.
He was about to
Jones was
World Star.
If there was no meta glasses. Also, John Jones does not need to walk up with his hands in his pocket like he's holding a gun. You are the gun, sir. You are a registered lethal weapon.
Congratulations, you're a weapon.
Who's clearly drunk driving on Easter. But that's my goat.
It was a good one. We had a Final Four champion. March Madness has concluded finally.
I was going to say, Welch, Diana Rossini is banana bread at work, dog.
Banana bread at work, bro? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
How you feel about Michigan taking it all down?
Nah, it is what it is.
Can I be honest with you? Lost
I
interest
Illinois would
after
have
8.
gave them. I feel like a lot of people do. I think Illinois would have given them a better game than UConn, and I think UConn versus Arizona would have been a better game as a whole.
Totally
But
agree.
it is what it is. Michigan was a unit. I feel like they were kind of doubted all the way up till the 16, as much as a one seed could be. Maybe it was just my own personal belief because I bet St. Louis and I had Alabama in the Final Four, which was dead, then came back to life because they were like, oh, actually, why is his name escaping me? Kid that got suspended.
Right.
He's actually going to make it to the Sweet 16. And then some other judge was like, no, that's not happening. All the span of like 4 hours, my future came back to life and then died again.
Just like that.
But Michigan was a really good team. They're crazy big. Yaxel was playing on one knee. AJ Mara was an issue just about every single game they played.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, really good team.
I
And
know
I like Dusty May. I think he's like in that next, I mean, he's just here. He just won a national title, but like 10, 15 years from now, when he's like starting to hang it up, we're going to be like, Dusty May was one of the ones. And Dan Hurley, like, there's only so many Caliparis and Patinos left.
yeah,
We need some other guys that
we're-
are going to be big time names for a while.
we're at that point
God, women
now.
lost Jim and they saved Jordan's furniture a whole fuck ton of money. A whole fuck ton. They were on the hook for like 50 million in free furniture if you
That's
caught
also
women didn't.
isn't that also the guy that gives away furniture if the Sox were to win the World Series?
Yes, same guy.
Jordans.
Yeah, same guy.
Yeah, I know the guy. I know the guy.
Not the 99 gives away free meals when the Red Sox win, and the kids are hungry.
Kids are hungry.
Food
We'll be
stamps,
talking
they're
about that.
starving.
We'll be talking about the Red Sox. We'll be talking about the Blue Jays at some point. I know
Good
you
call,
don't.
Welch.
I know you don't care. You want to go into that?
Just for a second.
Yeah.
This is why March Madness is dying.
Yeah.
It's fun. I love it. It's one of my favorite days of the year. I got the bracket hung up on my wall up there. I take days off from work to watch it. Like
It's a
I
thing.
love March Madness.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
1,000 people entering the transfer portal 12 hours after it opened is exactly why it's dying. This isn't like a new take. This isn't a hot take. This is everyone knows this.
Well, wasn't
The
Buddy on
You
UConn?
can't build up these mid-major schools where you have a kid that like so they ball out in the tournament. They're going to a big name school. Nobody's sticking around at these schools to have these crazy deep Cinderella rounds, and that's why they're all out by the second round.
What's his name on UConn? Played for UConn and Michigan and someone else, but he's won he's played for like the last 3 champs, but he's got 0 championships in the 4 years because he keeps transferring. I mean, I don't look you. This is what you get with
It's just
transfer
free
portal.
agency, 100%, and it's NIL. I get it. It just I feel like it hurts the product in the long run, and that's really all I care about.
I don't disagree. Too many people in the transfer portal. I feel like there's got to be a better way to do it. Like we've swung the pendulum so far from the old school NCAA games with like only numbers on jerseys to like full NIL deals where we're getting Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage paying $1 million to someone. And then now we need to go back to the middle, right? Now we need to go back to like, all right, so like you can enter the transfer portal, but each team only has like so many transfer portal slots that they can bring in. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be some sort of limit, or like you have to sign like an actual contract. And we got to sign like a real like, all right, you're signing a commit. It's 2 years. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be something we can do here. That or trades. We're going to open it up to trades. Let's get wild.
But yeah, till next year, March Madness. I'll miss you.
I know you don't really care about golf. I'm only going to talk about it for 25 seconds here.
I refuse to care about golf until like my knees don't work. I
Rory
can't do anything else.
Rory McIlroy looking for back-to-back Masters, one of the toughest tourneys to go back-to-back. Scotty Scheffler and Patrick Reed all looking good. It should be an interesting tournament. I love this time of year because it always happens literally around my birthday, which is Friday. This Friday is my birthday, so I love Masters for that. And
What are you,
that alone.
21?
Yeah, something like that. I'm too old for this shit, is what I am. That's it. That's all I'm going to say on golf. You want some wagers on golf? I will drop them to you, but I'm sure Jim's got lines for us for days on some master stuff because he's a proper degen like he should be.
Shout out our friend of the show, Mark Rowlands. When he does his show, Jim's usually in there, and they start talking about golf. I'm out.
Jim, I love the Masters. I don't hate it. Dubs he's not a golf guy, so
I can't care.
We're not going to spend a lot of time on it.
If it's not Pirates Cove mini golf, I'm out.
If it's not the putt, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
How you feeling about the Rock League? We got it started.
I wish I was watching more of it than I was because it's on while I'm at work, which is tough. But I've been trying to pay attention to it. Unfortunately, Frontier, who's got the most American players, is getting their shit kicked in. I'm excited.
It's hard to really get a hold. So I'm trying to figure out.
It seems to be going well too. Like teams are pretty even. Everybody's got to win. There's no like.
Yeah, it's not. No one's getting dog walked. There's a bunch of people that are like
we're halfway through, and literally anything could happen still.
The best teams in the world are like split between like 4 teams.
Exactly.
It's unbelievable amount. So I'm curious to see how it plays out. What I'm most curious about is viewership.
I'm watching all the highlights on Instagram.
Yeah, I like it. Good for them. I want to see more of it.
I want more of it. Yeah, I'm unfortunate I haven't been able to support more because I hope it keeps going.
They've already started re-releasing video evidence from the curling scandal at the Olympics.
Did they?
Yeah, they're trying to draw more interest. They're like, hey, remember that time that guy cheated? Let's get him.
Oh, because they just played each other.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Oscar Erickson is kind of a prick, but you can't cheat in curling.
Like, look, I'm not saying you should cheat in curling. I'm saying that you probably shouldn't do that. That's not right. Don't do that. But what I'm also saying is,
if that guy did that to me, I'm absolutely reacting the same way. I touch shit. Fuck you.
I'm also saying, stop being a baby back bitch about it. Like, how about you just win the game? How about that?
We're basically playing ice bowling. Can we just can we have a beer over it?
All right, let's get into the real meat and potatoes today. Where do we go first? Do we want to talk Diamond? Do we want to talk NHL playoffs?
Let's go baseball.
All right, let's go baseball. It is the Great North Baseball, brought to you by no one. If you want to sponsor us, reach out to me at armchaircommon2@gmail.com. I got a sponsor spot for you.
Hit him up. He's the money guy. Hit me up. It's not for business, I promise you. Let's go around the league first, and then we'll get to our teams.
Yeah,
I know we both got
terrible.
Things to talk
about. Go ahead.
I got a hot take for you out the gate. Maybe it's not a hot take, but I got a prediction.
Okay.
I think by the trade deadline, Sandy Alcantara is going to be the highest odds for NL Cy Young, and he's going to be traded.
Ooh, spicy. I like that.
He's been absolutely electric through 3 games. He was bad last year. I remember we had this conversation around the deadline last year, where the Marlins were shopping him, but they had too high of a price for anybody to really take him on. His stats didn't look great. But this is kind of what I believe this at the time too, and clearly the Marlins did, that he was going to turn it around after the injury. He just needed a little bit of extra time to recover. It's a serious injury, especially as a pitcher. He's not old by any means, but 28, 29, 30 with the injuries.
It's no
He's
good.
been electric so far. He had a 7-inning performance against the Rockies on opening day. He didn't give up any runs. His next appearance was against the White Sox, which I know, crazy competition. But 9 innings, a full complete game, which you never see anymore. Again, no earned runs, complete game shutout. They tried to take the ball away from him. He was like, no, fuck that. This is my game. I'm finishing it. There's absolutely nobody in the bullpen that's as good as Alcantara on the Marlins. And then in the very next appearance against the Reds, he goes 8 1/3, 2 earned, but still an absolute gem of a performance.
He's been unbelievable.
He has 10 complete games since 2022. The only team with more than that is the Phillies with 11.
Unbelievable.
He has
but he's been
more
real
complete games since 2022 while missing a year than 29 MLB franchises.
Not a fan of him on the Marlins. I would love to see him in like a competing team.
100%,
Unless the Marlins are
he's going to get
competing.
traded. And I think
Which LOL.
we're going to have the opposite thing this year. If he looks this good, they're going to get him for even more value than he's worth, which they're just going to look like geniuses for not trading him at the deadline last year.
Jim, he's going to get a haul. They're absolutely going to get a haul for him.
100%.
That's a smart roster.
Look at his Savant page right now. It's disgusting. Pitching run value 100, fastball run value 100, breaking run value 97, off speed 96.
Yeah, he's
expected
filthy.
ERA 97. He's disgusting, and he's pitching the entire game. What more could you ask for? I do like the Marlins. We talked about them pretty nicely when we did our preview. I mean, it's a tough division to be competing in.
Yeah,
in this day and age,
they're going to take a step. Though.
I do. Yeah, they're plucky. I like the Marlins.
And they're young.
But I still think that they're going to value his trade value so high at the deadline if he keeps this up that they're going to have to trade him. Because that's how the Marlins operate.
Yeah.
I mean, they have his control for another 2 years before he actually hits unrestricted, but his value is going to drop each year. There's no way.
Right. I mean, I don't disagree.
Because then you can use the control years as a little bit of bait, too. It's like, it's not even... like 3-month rental. You get him next year too.
I mean,
whatever next year ends up being.
Yeah, he's always been one of my favorites since he's been in the league. He's been an electric pitcher.
Nasty in the show.
Coming off of injury, it's been difficult, but I think what we've learned is that it's a 2-year recovery, like a real true 2-year recovery. Year 1 is getting back to as close to as you were before. So like anyone that's coming off of any significant like arm injury, it's like, well, don't bank on it for year 1. Don't. It's not worth it.
Which is still wild that Giolito's not signed because he had a good year last year post missing the whole year and nobody wants to take a chance on him for some reason.
Yeah, it's a little someone will take it. It's probably Toronto that's going to take a chance on him.
I know what he was going to. I feel like they just didn't get an offer that they liked.
Sure.
In free agency enough, and they're like, somebody's going to get hurt, and they're going to throw a bag at me for a year.
Yes.
Whether it's Toronto, Chicago, whoever it may be.
Well, Toronto is always...
Cubs just lost Cade Orton, too.
That's Toronto all day long. Oh, no, not a... Oh, God damn it, not a... Oh, it happened again.
Another one?
Oh, God damn it. Every time I turn around. That's Toronto right now. Every day. Every goddamn day. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's the case.
That's just a fun little hot take for you. For saying
you know what? I like it. I like Alcantara. The Marlins are sitting in the middle of that division.
If I thought of it with longer to go before showtime, I would have tried to find out if there has ever been a leading Cy Young candidate. Yeah. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Hot take. Maybe Paul Skeens will also be a Cy Young candidate that's traded. Not this year.
Oh, the Pirates actually look good, dude.
Yeah, they do.
They look all right. Speaking of the Pirates, Connor Griffin, 9-year, $140 million extension, the richest in team history. He's also the second teenager to debut since Juan Soto in 2018. Like, that never happens anymore. Especially teams like the Pirates. They're going to try to manipulate service time like a motherfucker.
As they should. Yep.
It's nice to see that they're giving contracts out, but like just pay Skeens then.
You know what that reminds me?
If you really want to like turn a corner and prove that you're like going to compete and try and you believe in the core that you're assembling, because I do think the Pirates have a lot of good young players right now.
They do.
But if you're gonna do that and like get out in front of it, pay Paul Skeens.
Bill Workman with the "Is it the Pirates looking good?" One of the signs of the apocalypse. Yes,
it's got to be.
That is correct.
It's one of the 4 horsemen for sure.
Yeah, I can't see them. They should have done it. The 9-year deal feels very Atlanta Braves, Milwaukee Brewers to me.
Roman Anthony.
It's like Roman It is a Roman Anthony. It's like it's the new wave of young talent contracts where it's like, hey, I think you're pretty good. I don't know you're pretty good, but right now you're good. How about we pay you for right now, but we'll give you all of the years. You get security and your family's taken care of, and you don't have to worry about getting hurt halfway through the next season and having to fight and claw and scratch for a
But
contract.
then if you hit your potential, we get you on a discount.
Yeah, but how often has that happened yet?
Oh, very rarely.
Like Tatis deal would look great if he could ever play a full season, but he can't.
I think Jackson Merrill's deal is going to look really fucking good in a couple
Roman
of years.
Anthony's deal is going to look incredible,
Agreed.
but we don't know until we know, right? Like we don't know until we know. So you have to. There's a
But if
little
his
bit
arm
of
sucks like this, then he's going to be a DH, and then it's pretty accurate.
there's a little bit of mishmash there, right? I mean, it is the gambler's deal. It is absolutely a gambler's deal. You are, but as a player, if you told me, look, I'll give you 9 for 90, I'll give you $10 million a year. You get to play regardless of where you are in the organization. So that could be a AAA player making 10 million a year.
Christian Campbell.
That's what I'm saying. Like you get your deal and you go, yes, this is a win for me. And now I don't have to worry about going to contract. And I mean, you hit free agency at your prime, like at your real prime, and you go for that one big.
That was what I
hella
was
bag,
preaching
right?
when people were saying that Roman got robbed. It's like, no, he's going to get, if he believes in himself the way that the Red Sox just showed that they believe in him, and he is as good as everyone says he is, he's going to get a second mega deal. Like,
Yeah, he is.
that's what NFL players try to do. They want to
You
get the
time the
second
big one.
deal.
You need the
Right.
second contract, and he's going to get a big one.
That's what's about to happen with Christian Gonzalez.
You get a big one, and then you get another big one. Let's go around the National League. First, you already talked a little bit about the Marlins. Braves leading that division, 8-5. It is way too early to worry about records.
Do we talk Braves?
You want to talk a little Braves Phillies?
Little Braves Angels.
Little Braves Angels?
Little Braves Brawl.
Little Bravos Brawly?
That was awesome, first of all. I had money on that game last night. I was playing, which, by the way, last 3 nights, I've only made one bet each night. Cash, cash, cash.
If you want a
We're getting
sponsored
hot.
betting segment,
getting
you
hot.
reach out to me. I got a deal for you. Fully branded. Come on, reach out.
That being said, I made one this afternoon and lost, actually. So
We're getting hot. We're still there.
but we're still hot. 3
listen,
and 1? Come on now.
That's a solid takeaway.
Shooter's mindset.
I-
It's all about the next one.
I really am a fan of fighting in baseball. And maybe
I
that's the
love
hockey
it.
fan in me, but I'm like, if you throw at my guy, I'm coming for you.
What I don't like is when they, like, nothing happens and the bench is still clear. I'm like, you guys can't do that. Like,
Everybody
last
comes out and
night
like
was a
looks at each
legit
other.
benches clearing brawl. Yes, that's the worst. And then they all just walk back and nobody was really into it to begin with. Like, there's only 2 guys. Like, that got so heated last night that everybody had to come out.
Yeah.
And those don't happen so much, like, especially in baseball. It's normally just like a stare down, some shoves.
No, I want to see
Like,
fists.
that's all
I
we
want to
get.
see fists.
There was assault with a deadly weapon last night.
My one of my favorites was Rufnet Odor punching Jose Bautista.
Oh, that's a
Right-
classic.
right
That's
on
a
the
certified
baseline.
classic.
That's
That went
a-
triple platinum.
That's a instant banger of a battle.
Facts. Yeah, that's triple platinum in the hood.
And then Jose
Jorge
put it over.
Soler.
He put it over the fence, made it all right. That's
This was in reverse.
yeah. It's in
Jorge
reverse.
Soler put it over the fence and then,
And then they
got
were like,
hit
nope.
intentionally. By the way, Jorge Soler versus Reynaldo Lopez, who are culprits in this whole thing. 14 for 23 with 5 home runs and 3 doubles in his career. You can't own a pitcher more than that. This is a very lopsided feud. Like, Jorge Soler just dominates anytime he plays this guy. Soler hits his 5th home run off of Lopez in the first inning. Lopez then intentionally hits Soler at his next at bat. I will not hear otherwise. It was absolutely intentional. And then the third at bat, he airmails one right over Soler's helmet. Guy on first base, there's like a whole 10, 15 seconds where Drake Baldwin's throwing down to second. They throw the ball back to the pitcher. The whole time, Jorge Soler is just staring down Reynaldo Lopez. Words are exchanged. Soler charges the mound, which, pause. Lopez has a weapon. He is holding the ball.
He is, yeah.
He's been holding the ball the whole time.
Yep.
I respect Jorge Soler for charging the mound and being like, no, we're good, we're going to fight. But you should also expect that that guy's going to use the weapon in his hand. If
Agreed.
I'm bringing the bat. If he's got the ball, I'm bringing the bat. He drops the ball, I drop the bat. It's just like, it's for safety. It's protection.
See, this doesn't happen in hockey. Everybody's like, all right, so let's remove the equipment and let's
drop
fight.
the gloves. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you leave the helmet on, but they don't care.
What did you say Soler's record was against him?
14 for 23 with 5 home runs and 3 doubles.
I want to give you 2 slash lines, batter versus pitcher record career, that will give you a little bit of holy F. First is obviously the Tony Gwynn versus Greg Maddux. 107 career at-bats, more than any other pitcher-batter matchup in Maddox's whole career. Gwynn never struck out never struck out once. He hit 415, 476, 521 against Greg Maddux. That is
that's one of the best pitchers ever.
The other one that I just saw that blew my mind a little bit, Paul Goldschmidt against the freak Tim Lincecum. 536 against Lincecum. 559 with a 1.357.
How long did they overlap, though?
Good Christ. He including taking him deep once every 4 at-bats. Every 4 at-bats, Goldie goes, over the fence.
But that's the type of domination we're talking about here between these two guys.
Yeah. Most home runs against a single pitcher is Ricky Henderson versus Frank Tanna, and Gary Carter versus Steve Carlton, and Mike Schmidt versus Bob Forsch. They all have 11. 11 home runs against a single pitcher. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot.
Those are good stats.
These are, look, I'm here to bring some statistical levity to the brawls.
Stats were out the window with the brawl last night.
They don't matter.
We resorted to just
no.
bashing somebody, like straight haymakers with the baseball in hand.
I love it.
I was resourceful, man. Like I said, if I'm Jorge Soler, I'm bringing the bat with me. You don't start an old Western duel, and then you guys are like ready to go straight quick draw McGraw, and you're like, I'm going to throw my gun to the side and charge this man with my fists. Like that is how you get on Stone Stories. Exactly.
This was the goal all along, was to get on this show.
And then Welch hinted to it in the chat. Walt Weiss, Braves manager. A double, we talked about John Jones already. A double takedown on Jorge Soler that made Daniel Cormier cry somewhere. Just straight into his Popeye's chicken.
Yeah.
Beautiful textbook double takedown on Jorge Soler, preventing any further damage. Honestly, to Soler, it was a help for him because a couple haymakers with that baseball? Come on, man.
You're dumb.
I honestly think that's the only reason that they got the same suspension, was the 7-game suspension.
Sure.
Was because of the baseball.
It's probably because of the baseball.
Because Soler charged first, and that's normally the end all be all. Like, you started it, you're going to get more games.
It was a great form tackle, right?
It was fantastic. That's the shit they teach in Pee Wee football. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's a little Pop Warner. We'll get that. Braves leading their division. The Reds also leading. So maybe we didn't curse them? Question mark.
I know. I saw that today. The Cubs are in last. We cursed them.
We did curse the Cubbies, and the Dodgers, of course, in first. I saw Jim saying Mookie's hurt. Panic time for the Dodgers. LOL. Shut up at your face. In the American League, the Rangers, who we said were going to be spicy and you should watch them, first in the AL West. The Guardians, Mike's team, Mike from Raw Dog Sports. Shout out, Mike.
They don't die.
They don't die.
No team doesn't die like the Guardians.
They are currently leading their division, and the Yankees are beating everybody in the American League East, 8-2.
Don't you love the American League East?
Let's talk a little bit about the American East. I already hinted at it for my guys. Toronto's dead. They're dead. And I mean, it is, I am fully crashing out. I don't even know how to not crash out about it. Because in
This
my
was
head,
me 48 hours ago. Now I feel a lot better.
so in my head, I know that it is so unbelievably early that nothing is decided yet. Right? Like in my head, I know that. I'm like, right, it's been like three
This was me
series.
last week, dude. I'm telling you.
I know it's been 3 series.
It's fucking bad.
But like, it's like, okay, so you don't have Savage, you don't have Bieber. Max Scherzer goes down with arm tightness. Your bullpen can't stop a nosebleed. You don't have any of your bats really coming through. You lose your all-star catcher to a foul tip on the thumb. He's gone for surgery. The defense has been bad, and it's like, well, what am I going to watch? I turned on the first game of Dodgers Blue Jays, hoping for like a little bit of nostalgia, figuring the Dodgers were probably going to win it, but I was like, maybe they'll be competitive. Teoscar Hernandez puts one in the seats, and I turned it off.
How'd that feel? Yeah,
Turned it off. I love Teoscar Hernandez too.
I know you
turned
do.
it off. I turned it off. I couldn't watch anymore. It is so hard to get excited about 150 something more games right now because everybody's dead. But like looking at it from the optimist side, I'm like, yeah, but like there's so many guys that are coming back that are going to be such big impacts that it's going to make a difference. Biggest takeaway so far is Kaz Okamoto, legit good. Love that guy. He's been the one bright spot for the Blue Jays. They did win.
I didn't really have much faith in him or Murakami because I feel like those guys have just been overly hyped up since Ohtani.
Because I was going to say, because Ohtani shows up and everybody's like,
exactly.
Every Japanese star, not superstar,
exactly.
but star is going to be Ohtani. And it's like, no. Okamoto's
and that's not to say they're not good players.
So is Murakami, though.
Yoshida's been one of the fucking best players on the Red Sox 100%, this year, and I was ready to send him back. But both of those guys have been great this year so far.
Yeah, I don't hate that. 5-7 for the Jays. Won today. A rare win in a sea of misery. Your team's not doing much better. Sox have not
still
been
technically worse.
Still technically worse, not by much. I mean, you beat the Brewers 5-0 today. That was good. What's the? Let's talk a little bit about that beef because that is fun.
That's fun.
That's funny.
I honestly think it sparked the team. Like right after the pitching gave it up at the end, but after Wilson Contreras got hit the other night, like the team just kind of figured out how to play baseball again.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, but they've looked really good the last 2 nights. Garrett Crochet stopped the bleeding, which is just what he does. And then today they looked awesome. No extra base hits, no like real power to speak of, but just singles and walks. The plate discipline was way better. We had 8 walks today. We had 28 on the season coming into today. So everyone's starting to have better at bats. The pitching's starting to look a little bit better, especially coming around the third starts now. Sonny Gray's had back-to-back really good ones. But I do think it started with the beef on, was that Monday night?
Yeah, it was Monday night.
Yeah, which is funny because Wilson Contreras' brother is catching for that team. He's set up high inside.
Yeah, it's a little brotherly, just a little brotherly love. That's all.
He's been hit by the Brewers a whole mess of times, 20-something in his career, but like that's going to happen when you play for the Cardinals and the Cubs and you're kind of an instigator. But also the real trigger was getting hit in the hand, like barely. They had to review it, and me being biased, I was like, I don't think that hit him.
Yeah.
But like the way he reacted to it, I was like, it had to have like nicked him at least. It had to have grazed him. But I like it. We needed that. We needed some spark. We needed a little piss and vinegar.
You know what? That's John Schneider got thrown out for the Jays. Maybe that's what did it for them.
Sometimes, like Cora had to do that a few times last year, where he's like, "Nothing's going right. I'm just getting tossed. I got to get the boys going,
get everybody fired up." Schneider went in and gave, I don't know who was the umpire there, but he gave him an earful. He got tossed and he stood there and he was just giving him the old head bob.
That's the thing too. I've like since I was a kid. When you get tossed in a game, why would you not like? They would have to
get your money's worth, man.
Drag me out of there. Exactly.
Get your money's worth. Lou Piniella, classic. Classic
Bobby
Lou
Cox,
Piniella,
dude.
Bobby Cox.
It's like, I'm taking the base with me.
Took the base. I saw the minor league guy that threw
That's
the
what I'd be
grenade
doing.
from the from the
Oh
trenches.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Legit, I'm taking my entire time. I mean, baseball will be fun maybe for someone. It's probably not for me right now, though.
I got a
If it
couple
wasn't for
stocks
hockey,
notes.
I would have nothing going for me right now. Give me your Sox notes while we get into the NHL
Um,
playoffs.
Roman's arm
Hmm.
slightly concerning.
Yeah, it's not
You
great.
now have 4 throwing mistakes. 2 have cost you games from left field. Like directly, that play has cost you the game. Not super exciting to see. I think they're probably going to DH him at least in Fenway going forward. They
Yeah,
have the 5 outfielder issue to deal with anyway on a nightly basis.
it's a great time to
But
do it.
as bad as Jaron Duran's arm has been, you know how I feel about that. I want him at second base. Nobody can explain to me why that can't be a thing. But
Does
I
that
think he's probably a better option in left field right now.
does that feel a little bit like Manny Ramirez? Like a little bit of a like,
I just I think it's a mechanic thing. And Cora, I thought that to begin with, and then Cora kind of confirmed that the other night. Like
yeah.
they
I
believe
mean,
it's very fixable. That has nothing to do with the oblique injury, which is what I was torn between. I was like, he's either still hurt or he like was nursing the oblique for so long that he like forgot how to throw.
the Manny thing was always funny to me because he was such an elite bat. Like, he was such an elite bat.
His arm was also a laser. He just didn't like he didn't pay attention or care about left field. He was like, "Well, my arm's so good. If it drops, I'll just throw him out at second."
Yes. Yeah. It was a
Led
good
the
thing.
outfield in assists for like 4 years in a row.
Yes. I mean, it's great, is what it is. I'm just as a heads up, I'm dropping 5 gifted in the chat, and they're going to go to random people because that's how this stupid thing works, and I can't decide who they go to. They just make me give them. Thanks to those 5 amigos.
Maybe they'll bring him in here if they're not.
Well, I mean, they should be in here anyway. They
But
should
yeah,
be in
so
here hanging out anyway.
Roman's arm slightly concerning to me. And then my biggest issue right now at the Red Sox, they already fixed one of them. They dropped Trevor Story from second, which is good because now we have a little bit more protection for Roman and they can't just throw around him.
Yeah.
But Marcelo Meyer needs to be starting shortstop for the Boston Red Sox. Trevor Story, like, thank you for your service, but that you were not needed on the defensive side of the ball anymore. He's got 3 errors already. That feels generous. I feel like I've seen him fuck up at least 7 or 8 plays since the season started. He had a double play yesterday where, like, he got it. Marcelo Meyer was on the bag already, and instead of flipping it, he took 2 steps and then tried to flip it. He was like, "Oh no, I'm actually not going to make that." Like, made a solid play the first game of the series against the Brewers. It was in the first inning of a game. I can't remember which one. It might have been the Padres.
Yeah.
But he made a rangy play, like behind second. Marcelo was already there, so he didn't really need to. And then he just completely sailed the throw like 25 feet to the right. It's just been that time and time again. He either misses the ball or he misses the throw, and I can't. Marcelo Meyer is clearly the defensive superior. Swap them. You're only giving Trevor Story that position because of his past. The present, he's not doing what he needs to. Swap it
100%.
up.
Change
Same
him
thing
up.
with the lineup. You had him batting second, it wasn't working, you swapped it. We need to do the same thing on defense.
Wasn't
You
helping.
need like a 60% win percentage from here on out to make the playoffs, and it starts on the defensive side of the ball because we've made far too many mistakes so far. I have their baseball savant page, which isn't an end all be all, especially when it comes to defensive metrics. But Marcelo Meyer, 73 percentile for fielding run value. Trevor Story, 4.
Yeah, it's not great.
4. And a 1 for batting run value. You keep racking up those RBIs. Let's get out of the slump because we need you, pal. But good God, it's brutal.
Story is beyond his primo though. Like, he's not the Trevor Story that was
100%.
Like,
And we
Coors
got
Field
so
Trevor Story.
much. We had so much out of him last year. He was literally about to get DFA'd at the beginning
know.
of the year. He was
know.
horrific for 2 months, and he was a liability in the field, and it wasn't going right. Then all of a sudden, he got it together. So I don't want to be quick to count him out because we've seen this before, and he's fixed it. But holy fuck, man! Like, you're 33 now too, so like that's going against you. Marcelo is just the one reason he was here was because of his defense. Why is he not playing the most important defensive spot on the field? Meanwhile, the bat's coming along too. He had a home run off a lefty. He's been hitting righties. It's the time. Put Story at second. He's still a leader in the clubhouse. That's not going to change. You don't need to guarantee him a shortstop position. He's
No,
been
you
here
need to move on
5 years.
from
He's
that.
been healthy for one.
Yeah. All right. You good on Red Sox? You got it all
Yeah,
right? All right.
yeah,
I'm gonna make you talk a little bit of hockey now because we're so
that's
close.
okay.
We're so
We're
close to
close.
the Stanley Cup
I
playoffs.
only want to talk Zamith, brother.
We are 4 games left in the NHL regular season. Also, can we talk to someone about the schedule making for the NHL?
How it's bad.
Tonight we've got the Sabres losing to the Rangers. Hell yeah, I love that for me. The Leafs are losing 3-0 to the Capitals. Let's go. And the Sharks play the Oilers. Only so like the Rangers aren't in anything. Buffalo is. Edmonton needs the win. San Jose also needs a win if they're pushing. But like 3 games on a Wednesday is kind of nuts. And then tomorrow, Habs Lightning, which is going to be electric. That's like critical matchup could be for the lead in the Atlantic.
A lot of the last few games for the teams on the bubble are against other teams on the bubble or playoff teams.
Columbus Buffalo is in there.
Yep.
Florida plays Ottawa. Ottawa needs the win, obviously, not both those teams. Detroit and Philly. Detroit's been in free fall. Winnipeg needs the win and help. They're going against St. Louis. Carolina plays Chicago. They'll be fine. Minnesota
Detroit
and
lost
Dallas.
3 of their last 4.
Yeah. Colorado's got, they're already fine. Nashville and Utah. I mean, San Jose's playing. It's like it's a real big schedule, and I don't know why they didn't just spread that out.
100%. I mean, we briefly talked about that on last show, like the last week or so for each team that was somewhere on the bubble for the
Yeah,
playoffs.
it's insane.
Was going to be ridiculous because they were either playing each other or playing a playoff team.
On Saturday, it's
wild.
Ottawa and New York, like Ottawa and the Islanders. Tampa plays Boston. So Tampa's got they've got a real tough schedule. So Tampa plays Montreal.
Blue Jackets, they play Buffalo, Montreal, Boston, Washington for their last 4.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not exactly, I mean, it's not a murderer's row by any stretch, but looking at the last 4, Montreal is currently tied for first in the division. Boston has been electric as of late. Red Wings are in free
Slowing
fall.
down. We were electric. We're slowing down a little bit now.
That's all right. You're just tweaking for the playoffs. Red Wings are in free fall.
James Hagens, by the way. Did you see that?
Welcome to the show, Mr. Hagens.
Love that.
Red Wings are in free fall, but they're still a playoff team, so you got to play them right. And then you end with the Rangers, which is great news for them, but that's tough. That's a tough last 4. It's not great.
They all have tough last 4s. It's crazy. Red Wings, Philly, Devils, Lightning, Panthers. Devils, I think the world of them at the beginning of the year every year, and they fuck it up, but still a good team. The Lightning playoffs. Philly's currently in a playoff spot. The Panthers have, they've got pedigree. They're not going to make it this year, but
Panthers are tough. They lost to Montreal in a shootout, but it was exactly what you would expect. Your current Atlantic is everybody is tied. Your top 3 are all at 102 points. It's Tampa, Buffalo, and Montreal, all at 102. Your Metro is the Hurricanes, and then the Penguins, which LOL, and then the Flyers. And I say LOL because they've got 16
we've
overtime
written them
losses.
off on this show 100 times too.
They keep getting away with it.
Teams that I write off though, and we're right about the Islanders. They were in the last wild card spot the last time we had the show. They haven't scored a point since.
They are 89 points, and your
Same
final
as they
wild
were
card
last
is
Wednesday.
92. The Senators and Columbus right behind them. Detroit's been in free fall. They're I don't know what to do with them. Lost 3 in a
the
row.
Islanders both.
3 in a row when you need a win is crazy work. That is crazy work.
And the Senators have won 3 out of 4.
Yeah,
Blue Jackets have done, I think, the same.
Linus has been great for the Senators. That's why they are where they are. Because they had a stretch in the middle where it was I didn't think they were going to get they were going to be picking top 5.
I mean, Linus has been up and down too. I mean, I know they have their concerns about him. He hasn't been the same like Vezina candidate goalie that he has been. But the Senators, their last 5 games, have been averaging 4+ goals per game.
I also love that the Flyers are currently in the mix. I think that's amazing.
Shout out Hoffman.
And then in the West, can we talk about how the LA Kings are currently just on the outside looking in with 32 wins and 26 losses, but they have 19 overtime. They get 19 loser points, which puts them just outside of the playoffs from Nashville with a game in hand.
I don't like that Kings team, but I love Kopitar, and I want them to make it just for him.
I like Kopitar. I like Doughty. I mean, there's some things I like about it. I don't like their chrome helmets. I think those are dumb. I think they should wear the purple throwbacks more often.
Thank you.
Like the purple and gold, that's a way tighter jersey, in my opinion. You don't need to match the Raiders look just because you're in LA. It's ridiculous. I mean, the West is pretty well locked up. The Pacific is a joke. The Pacific Division is a joke. Edmonton's got 88 points. So does Vegas. So does Anaheim. Anaheim has 87.
Look at the goal differential in the Pacific Division compared to the Atlantic or even the Central.
Oh my God, they're so bad. It's so
7
bad.
and 8 for the Oilers and the Knights. Everyone else is negative in at least double digits. If you look at the Eastern Conference, the Atlantic have 5 teams that are 18 goal differential or higher.
Yeah.
4 in the Metro. Like come on, 5 actually. Even the Capitals are.
The Lightning, Sabres, and Canadians are all over plus 25. Habs are plus 28.
Which is not
Sabres are plus 37. Lightning are plus 60. The Lightning might have a better goal differential than that entire division. They do.
It's not an end-all be-all for a stat, but like if you look at the playoff teams right now, the bubble teams, it's pretty accurate.
It's pretty accurate. Unbelievable. We have a little bit of a push here.
We have one playoff matchup already set.
What's the one that's set? What's set?
Stars Wild.
Stars Wild is set.
We just don't know. I believe the Stars are like much more likely to host it, but it could flip who's hosting it.
Right.
But that is set.
Which
it's the revenge of Minnesota.
Current matchups in the East are Lightning Bruins, Sabres Habs, Hurricanes Senators, Penguins Flyers, which I am all here for. And then in the West, it's Colorado, Nashville, Dallas, Minnesota, as you mentioned, Edmonton and Utah with their new Zamboni.
The Zammoth, dude?
The Zammoth? You want to go for a ride on the Zammoth, my bro?
I want to drunk drive the Zammoth. Responsibly, like on the ice.
On the ice with boards, so you can't hurt anybody.
Yeah, exactly. But good God, there's no vehicle I'd want my keys taken away more in.
The Zammoth?
Yeah.
The final match in the West is the Golden Knights and Ducks. Not Mitch Marner.
The Zammoth looks like a themed Hot Wheels car.
It
you get, like,
really
a pack
does.
Oh, come on.
It is absolutely a themed Hot Wheels car.
I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
I hope it ushers in a trend of like themed Zambonis.
We need more of them.
Bruins one would go hard.
Just like a bear.
Yeah, big old bear.
Big bear.
Yeah,
Capitals would be
bear.
The Capitals would be like a bald eagle.
Yeah, the talons are doing the Zamboniing. Oh yeah, that would go hard.
Columbus would be a cannon. For inexplicably some reason. I love it. I'm excited, man. 4 days.
Canadians just have stupid French shit.
It's a poutine. It'll be a poutine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sox poutine, by the way, completely unrelated. They're doing the lobster poutine at Fenway.
Yeah.
But when I saw it announced, I guessed that it would be $39.99, and I was fucking right.
Yeah.
The only place that matters is at my job where I said it, but they know.
Yeah. You got a Stone story for us here so we can get out?
I do. Quick Dallas, Minnesota note too.
Give it
before
to
we
me.
get to that. Dallas and Minnesota are meeting in the postseason for the third time. Stars have won both previous matchup, beat Wild in 6 games in the first round of the Cup playoffs in 2016 and 2023. Season series, though, Wild won the season series.
I'm disappointed that's a first round matchup because I
It
think
sucks. They're
that
two of the three
best in the
best
West.
teams in the West.
Yep.
Yeah. It's stupid. The playoff format is dumb.
We're
You
gonna
don't
lose.
need
And the winner's probably gonna play Colorado for some stupid reason.
it.
It's like let's just get rid of all of them.
You're totally right.
All right,
It's dumb. I wish it wasn't like that.
It's always
Stone
like that.
Stories. I forget where we're going. Oh, New York.
Oh, okay.
I had a Florida one, but it was a little bit more depressing, so I went to New York one.
Yeah, we go New York.
New York. Does I have a date? April 22nd. No, that's not right.
Last year?
Maybe. Who knows? Man walks into a bank, hands teller a note. Half hour later, walks into another bank and does the same thing. The next day, twice more. The police say that after taking a couple of days off, he visited 2 more banks. I'm no math guy, armchair, but that's a whole lot of banks in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
The man, police say, was trying to rob the banks. 6 Chase branches in 5 days spread across New York City. The notes, they said, stated that people would get hurt if the teller did not hand over money, though the man did not say that he was armed. You don't have to. You're robbing a bank. You better be. On 2 occasions, police say the man was modestly successful. That's not what you want to hear when you're like committing felonies. Getting away with $320 from a branch in Queens. We're rich. $265 from one in Brooklyn. And at a Harlem bank, he walked out with a crisp $20 bill, police say. On 3 other occasions, a news release from the police department states, the individual did not obtain any money and fled on foot to parts unknown. I feel like the parts should not be unknown. He robbed a bank. He's on camera the whole time. You know what he was wearing. You know what he looks like. Figure it out. But I respect this guy's commitment. Like, whiff. Like, if you're robbing a bank, $320, whiff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to hear another argument. $265, even worse. Walking out with a 20 is complete embarrassment.
Someone probably just gave him that from like their back pocket.
That's going
like,
2-8 to start your MLB season. That's
like,
just complete embarrassment.
How?
Like, I'd actually rather you get out of here. Can I just give you $20 and have you fuck off? Like, that's basically
what
they
it
said.
sounds like. He probably could have made more money panhandling on the.
He would have made more money walking in with a resume, dude.
Just
Hey, actually, I've robbed a lot of banks. I could maybe give you a tip or two about security expert, maybe. Like, you get insurance with that too. Like, get a fucking job, brother. $300, $200, and $20. That's like, you could Uber that.
I always said that I always found it really fascinating that the people who do like call center scams are always doing call center scams because they would make so much more money if they just went into like regular sales. Because it's
I
like,
try to waste those people's times. If I get a
real
scam
good
call,
at it,
I'm going
right?
to try to be on the phone for as long as I can.
Oh,
I was at work one day, and
just
I
put 'em on
was
hold.
not even. I just let him talk. I was just had the phone like this. I spent the last 2 hours of my day like doing one task, and I was just like, I had a hand free, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, and I just sat on the phone telling him about. He was trying to sell me car insurance, and I was like, yeah. I've got tons of cars, dude.
I get a lot of scam texts where they're like, hey, the bank is calling you and you need to give me a gift card. And I send them back messages that could never be read in front of your grandmother.
Yeah.
They are the most obscene and vulgar things you have ever seen in your life.
I don't respond to scam texts necessarily.
Apparently you shouldn't, but I keep doing it.
No, you shouldn't. I get the ones that are like, it's somebody like inquiring about a property or some shit like that, or like,
oh, we don't get those.
Somebody saw you on like LinkedIn or something, and they'll text you and be like, "Hey, we got a job opportunity." I'll be like, "I can't." My go-to response is always, "Shh, not here. Meet on the walkie, Channel 4, midnight, spadoodle." And I've had so much fun doing that to people. That's one of my favorite bits.
Don't scam us.
Spadoodle. I always end the text with spadoodle.
It would
Like
be
it's supposed
better.
to be.
Like those people would make so much more money if they went into like sales. Like sell a
That's what I'm
car, brother.
saying. Yeah, do anything.
Sell literally anything. You'd be better at it.
Wake up before 9 a.m. and like go to work. Do that instead.
Get a job, man.
But this police identified the suspect in these robberies as Gustavo de Jesus Torres, 33 years old. Released several security camera photographs of him. A balding man with a beard and no mustache. The most surprising part of all this after I heard the name.
Interesting take.
In one of the surveillance photos taken Saturday during the 57-minute interval between the unsuccessful robbery of a branch on Fulton Street and a robbery in Flatbush, the suspect is seen standing on a subway platform holding a coffee cup, frowning, and looking like any other hurried commuter. Like, he's just walking and committing
It's
felonies.
his 9 to 5, man. That's his 9 to
No
5.
dice, and he just goes outside. It was just like, man, that didn't work.
He
Like, I
looks-
gotta go get us some Starbucks, and we'll hit up. I know this other bank, 10 streets down.
That
Just take a couple
guy
train stops.
has the same look on his face as every single person I know in the corporate world when they got a 4:00 meeting on a Friday. They're like,
Yeah,
"Ah,
exactly.
God damn it.
Fuck.
God damn. Let's go get a coffee. We got to talk about this nonsense."
Apparently, he's got a history in this field. In June 2021, a man with the same name, who was at 29 at the time, was arrested and charged with robbing a Chase branch in the Newark suburb. The man wore a mask, handed the teller a note, same thing. Escaped with $6,000. It was not clear what the
hey.
outcome of the case was. Once I read that part, Armchair, I was like, oh, I know what this is. He hit a $6,000 parlay one time with no consequences. He's just been trying to chase the high since.
He's been chasing it ever since.
Like 200, he's like, that doesn't fucking do it for me.
Need
I need
more.
bigger stakes. I need to keep robbing banks. I just don't understand why people are still robbing banks to begin with in this day and age. How many millions of people are banking digitally? How many conspiracy theorists at the bar do you have to like hear tell you that there's no gold behind the currency before you're like, you know what? I could get away with robbing like anything else and probably make off with more money.
I mean,
robbing a bank for $20 is like, we're living in a trying time, my friend. That might be the most depressing thing I've heard all week.
yeah, it's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the times.
Like, damn, even fucking bank robberies are hitting inflation.
even
Yeah,
the
this is a
thieves are
recession.
getting- thieves
You know
are
it's a
getting
recession when you're robbing a bank for $20.
$20. Christ. All right, that's gonna do it for us tonight. That's Dubs. I'm Armchair. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're one of the new members, welcome in. I gifted 10 because they gave me 10 to give away, and they just go to random people. If this is your first time seeing this, that's weird. You should come hang out more often. We're a good time. To Welch and Jim and Bill Workman and everybody else who came and hung out with us, we appreciate you. We will see you next Wednesday right here live. Peace.